She rejected me, but she's still stuck in my mind. How do I get her back? One of the boys in my Discord server reached out to me about a girl who rejected him that he likes. He told me that he was in love at first sight and he really wanted to get her back, and he asked me, you know, am I cooked or do I actually have a chance? And in his first message to her, he told her how he was obsessed with her and how he wanted to take her out on a date. But this is all a very flawed mindset. So in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down where he went wrong, where he messed up, so we can all learn from it. And bro, if you're watching this, I don't mean to be rude or to be disrespectful, but this is all a lesson that I had to learn the hard way as well. And sometimes in life, you gotta go through rejections. You gotta learn things to improve. So if you wanna get roasted by me, go join my Discord server. No, I'm just kidding, bro. But if you have any questions, you can go join and you can ask me and I'd love to help you out. So in order to illustrate this mindset shift we need to make and where he messed up that we can learn from, we're gonna look at these two guys, Timmy and Alexander. Timmy gets rejected by a girl that he likes. He keeps chasing after her, he keeps obsessing over her, and because of this, not only does Timmy push her away even more and make her less interested, he also makes him respect himself less and less and less, and continues to fall in a negative cycle of struggling with dating. Alexander also had to learn this lesson the hard way. He fell in love with a girl who rejected him. We'll call her Jamie. Jamie said that she didn't want to be with Alexander, and Alexander was very sad. But instead of further pursuing her and chasing after a girl who didn't want to be with him, Alexander got a far superior idea. Alexander decided that I am struggling with my dating life because I'm not the man that I need to be. So Alexander went to the gym, he leveled up, he improved himself, and eventually he ended up attracting a girlfriend. Then one night when Alexander was out on a date with her, he actually saw Jamie, the girl that rejected him, out at a restaurant. And Jamie texted him, "Oh, I messed up and I really want to be with you." But Alexander had far too much respect for himself to consider a girl who didn't want to be with him. Now, this is an area handling rejection that is something I've improved significantly in my own life. I remember this one time I was talking to a girl for weeks, for months, and it seemed like every time I asked her out, she'd always be busy or she'd always have something going on. When in reality, if a girl's always busy, okay, she's not Elon Musk, she's not Jeff Bezos, she's not so busy that she never has time. She just doesn't like you. But that was a lesson that I didn't really understand at the time. But anyways, I spent months chasing after her, texting her, and eventually she just ended up rejecting me. And I had a clear mindset shift in this moment. I realized, why would I chase after a girl who doesn't want to be with me? Because not only does it completely hurt your self-image, but also it's just a waste of time. Why would you try to chase after a girl who doesn't want to be with you when you could just move on and go talk to other girls who actually might want to be with you? So I ended up flipping this mindset, having more of an abundance mindset and having a better view of rejection, and now I have a girlfriend. So bro, if I can do it, you can do it too. Let's talk about 3 changes you have to make to be more like Alexander and less like Timmy. The first thing you absolutely have to do is adopt an abundance mindset. When you go on a date with a girl, which of these 2 stories are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself, "Oh, I really hope I can win her over. I really hope she can like me back"? Or are you telling yourself, "You know what? I'm gonna go out on a date. I'm gonna be my best self. I'm gonna have a good time. And if she likes me back, that's great. But if not, no worries." Of those 2 guys, which one do you think would be more likely to become successful with dating? The guy who's obsessing, the guy who's so worried about it, or the guy who's just focused on having a good time? Of course, the second one. But why is that? Well, when you see yourself as a catch, when you come from a place of abundance, when you see yourself as someone who deserves the girl that you like, you're more likely to actually get her. Because something you must understand is that your thoughts create your reality. And I know I'm talking about this in terms of dating, but this could apply to any aspect of life. Fitness, self-improvement, anything. The way you think about yourself is so important. So are you more likely going to see success with the girl when you're saying, "Oh, like, I don't know if she'll be into me. I really hope she likes me back"? Or when you say, "I'm going to be my best self, and if she likes me back, great, but if not, that's fine"? And I could clearly tell the guy who messaged me about this girl, he does not have an abundance mindset because he's obsessing over a girl who hasn't even shown interest in him yet. So see yourself as a catch, and women will too. Which leads me into the second point: you have to stop obsessing over girls. He said in his first message to her that "I can't get you off my mind." And that is a major part of the problem. Do you think a guy who she wants to be with is telling her, "Oh, like, I can't get you off my mind and I'm so obsessed with you"? No, of course not. Because does that paint the image of a guy who has an abundance mindset, who views himself as a catch? No. It paints the image of a guy who's saying, "I'm putting all of my self-worth, all of my validation into whether or not a girl likes me back." So stop obsessing over girls who don't like you back. And the crazy thing is, a lot of guys think because of movies and TV shows, the more I obsess over her, the more likely she is to be into me. When in reality, that couldn't be further from the truth. Because when you're okay with losing her, when you're okay with things not working out, things are actually more likely to work out. Think about it like, I don't know, a quarterback in a football game. Is the guy who's going into the game with the mindset, oh, if we lose, my career's over and I'll be completely screwed and I'll get cut from the team? Is that quarterback, or the guy who has the mindset that I'm just gonna go out, play a good game, and hopefully we win? If we do, great. If not, we'll be fine. Which quarterback is more likely to succeed? Of course the second one, because he's not so worried about losing. So stop obsessing over girls who don't want to be with you. Stop obsessing over losing and trying to be the guy who's just trying to please the girl. The third thing you gotta do is you gotta move on. Another area where Alexander succeeded, where Timmy did not, was when the girl rejected him, he just moved on. He didn't keep texting her back. He didn't keep obsessing over her. He went out and he talked to other girls. So what's the learning lesson you can take from this? There's no point in talking to a girl who doesn't want to be with you, because one, it's very likely not going to work out, and two, it's just a waste of time. So go talk to other girls. And the thing is, when you go talk to other girls, you might actually end up finding the girl who wants to be with you, because dating's a numbers game. The reality is, you're gonna have to go through rejections, you're gonna have to go through bad moments to find the right girl. But that's inevitable, you have to do it. But the guy who gets hung up on the girl who doesn't like him is far less likely to be successful than the guy who just moves on. And the mindset you should have when you get rejected, even if you really like the girl who rejects you, is if she wants to be with me, after she rejects me, it has to be her idea to restart things. If she decides eventually that, you know, you're actually a great guy and I actually want to be with you, and she wants to come back with you, you can consider taking her back. Me personally, I wouldn't advise doing that, because you should only want to be with a girl who is very passionate about wanting to be with you, because that's the girl who's going to work out for a great relationship. But if you keep chasing after a girl who doesn't want to be with you, that puts you in the position of a guy who's begging, who's trying to get the girl to like him back, who's chasing after her. And that's not attractive to women. That's actually extremely unattractive. So to summarize everything up, when you get rejected, what you must do is have an abundance mindset, stop obsessing over a girl who rejects you, and move on and go talk to other girls. And if you do those three things, I guarantee you will be much more successful with dating, and you will eventually find the girl who's right for you. I'll see you for the next video.